Do your children dream of YouTube stardom? Do them a favor, crush that ambition now. And, oh my, screw that.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round. Traveling all around the world, you know we get around. Good vibes only. You know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Yeah, that's my number one homie. Subscribe. Come on.
What's going on, Goat Gang? We're here at a local park, and it's, you know, it's a little drizzly. It's a little drizzly, and but we're out here kind of in the middle of nowhere, and we brought Louie the Supreme, to do his first like park explore, kind of walk around, check things out. So we're hoping that there's, you know, there's just deer out here, nothing crazy, but we're pretty far out here. It's a small little tiny park, but we're gonna go exploring. We're gonna go on a little hike. We're gonna go check some stuff out. We're gonna go hit the trails, and hope you all have fun joining us. Bro, that stick is bigger than you, homie. That's a massive.
On the jungle.
You think you can climb that thing?
I'm at the top. Yeah, wanna walk into it? I'm King Louie.
You did pretty good. That was not too bad. Are you worried about deer? Are you worried about lions and mountain lions? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna poke them with that stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, show that. All right, so pretend this tree is the thing trying to hurt us. Go ahead. Wow. Okay, we're taking a little break. Louie's taking a break. But I want to talk about something real quick. And I want to talk about this article I read on Bloomberg, which Casey Neistat did a video on it. And I agree a lot with Casey. The article was called "Success on YouTube Still Means a Life of Poverty," which, yes, being successful on YouTube doesn't necessarily mean you're driving Lamborghinis, you're in the mansion. I mean, that's just for the top tier level creators that are making enough money and sponsorships and ad dollars that they can afford such things. Even if you run a relatively successful channel, it doesn't mean the life of a rich and famous celebrity. But it doesn't mean a bad life. It definitely means you can make a living, you can have fun. There's a lot that can happen by being a creator on YouTube. And for the most part, the article says a lot of right things. It talks about how 1 in 3 children polled, I think in Britain, that they want to be a YouTuber when they grow up. That's their goal. I know locally when I've gone to schools and I've talked to a lot of kids, it seems a lot higher than that. I mean, it seems 2 out of 3, maybe even more, that their dream is to be a YouTuber, not a doctor or an astronaut or a nurse or any of these things. Their goal is to be a YouTuber. Everyone sees it. It's the new Hollywood and everybody wants to be a part of it. And I get it because it's fun. I really enjoyed it. I haven't done it my entire life. I've been doing it for a little over a year. And I started off doing marketing as my business. I had a marketing business and I've really migrated to being YouTuber full-time, and I love creating videos. I love creating content, and it's an awesome job to have. And I want to be able to share my experiences with growing as a creator on this platform and having success here. And honestly, the main part of the whole article that I had a problem with that really struck me, and I know it struck Casey the wrong way, was this quote. Do your children dream of YouTube stardom? Do them a favor, crush that ambition now. And oh my, screw that. Crush that ambition. I get it. I want to have some realism in our goals and dreams and hopes. I don't want to believe that you know, right out of high school at 19, I'm gonna be driving a Lamborghini. Right out of here, I'm gonna be, you know, 20, I'm gonna be in the NFL. I'm gonna be a linebacker. I'll be crushing it. Like, there takes a lot of work to get to these places, but there's no reason to discourage people. There's no way to hammer out the ambition of somebody, because the truth is, if you put in the work, if you really want it really bad, you can have the opportunity. You may not get it, but you'll have an opportunity to get it. And that should not be crushed. Dreams should not be stopped there. 100%, you should be working constantly to achieve that dream. So, one of my favorite movies of all time is called Rudy. And if you haven't seen it, you have to check it out. It is amazing. Rudy is this young kid who dreams of playing Notre Dame football. He wants to play for Notre Dame, and he wants it more than anything in this world. Rudy, throughout the whole movie, is told that he's too stupid, that he's too small, that he's too little to ever go to Notre Dame as a school, and to certainly ever play on the football team. He's a C grade student. He's last on the football team. Like, he's not excelling as a high schooler. But then his buddy dies, and he has this quick realization that life is short and it's fleeting, and he wants to maximize it, and he goes after his dream, and he goes after it really hard. And he goes after it, and he does everything he can to get his grades up so he can qualify to go to Notre Dame, so he can play football. And after a few years of trying to make it in the school and trying to get going, and he finally makes the team, he is not allowed to actually play. He's actually just part of the practice squad. And that is kind of gutting to him. And one of his friends, one of the co-stars of the movie, he's talking to him and he's saying how devastated he is, that what was this all for? He worked his butt off. He worked his tail off trying to get his grades up, to work really hard, to lift weights. And he did everything he could to be a Notre Dame football player, and he didn't get it. He wasn't able to play. And the guy, the janitor, his buddy, basically tells him, hey, listen, what are you complaining about? At the end of the day, you worked hard. You got to get an education from one of the finest universities in the nation, and you're out there playing with the football players, not on the field, but you're out there doing it. And you've gone from someone who wasn't motivated to someone who's insanely motivated, following their dreams. What do you have to complain about? You've 100% achieved something that most people won't. And in that moment, he kind of realizes that all the things leading up to the dream have made a dream for him. And that's what I would say for everybody. If you are a football player, if you're a YouTuber, whatever it is, you've got to practice. You've got to go really hard at that dream. I'll tell you that often it's not the people who have the most talent that succeed. It's usually the people who have the most heart. It's the people who have the most tenacity. It's the people that when they get home, they dream of YouTube. They go on, they grab a camera, they don't care what quality it is. They just film. They just film because they love it. They put together videos, whether they upload them or not, they just do it because they love it. There are people who want to be successful in football. They go home and they run, they do drills. They just hit it and they just practice, and they're jumping and they're flipping and do all things, and they're working out because they love it. And that's where success comes from, is the passion, the tenacity, going after it really hard. And will you be successful? Not necessarily. I'll tell you that if my YouTube career ends tomorrow, if this channel is gone and there's no more JB on YouTube, at the end of the day, this year I spent creating content has made me a better person. It's made me learn how to use a camera appropriately, how to do proper sound, how to compose video, how to edit, how to be comfortable in any situation, how to talk on camera, how to be able to talk in public. It has opened doors for me and educated me in so many ways that how could I ever begrudge my decision to start YouTube? If I leave YouTube today, I'm leaving as a better man. All right, Go Gang. And honestly, this is what the whole Go Gang's about, being the greatest of all time. And that's just being the greatest at your passion. It's working really hard, not stopping out other people's ambitions, but following your own and doing everything you can to make your dreams come true. If that's YouTube, if it really is YouTube, then create videos. Get that camera out, record, just even if you can't post them, just create them, put them there, and you'll get better at all the things. But it's really, really about being passionate about stuff, trying to be the greatest, trying to be great each and every day at everything you're doing. And that's what we're trying to do. We had a great hike, and I'm pretty excited to do some more hikes with the Goat Gang and Louie, because you know, it's a great life. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm not gonna leave you. I would never leave you. Come on.